Okay, welcome to St. Gregory's Cosmetics. And today I'm going to teach you how to produce a washing powder. And it's very simple. Washing powder making is not anything so difficult. So you follow the video and then you follow me and you learn how to produce washing powder at home for yourself. And also you can also use it for business. Thank you. So now I'm going to show you the chemicals to use. So now the first and very most important chemical you need is your soda ash. This is what we call soda ash. It's very whitish and powdery in form. So this is what we call soda ash. You need it. And then the second one is your base. This is what we call base. Yeah, it's a very thick liquid. We all know what base is, like a starch. Yeah, so this is your base. And then you also need a booster. This is a booster. When you go to the chemical shop, you say you need a booster to buy. This is a booster. And this booster is in the form of rice, but we have some that are in powdery form. But my own is like a rice form, so we call it rice booster. Rice booster. You can also get the one that is powdery, very powdery. That is the most usable one. But today we are going to use the rice booster. It's also effective. And then you need a preservative. And when you are making your washing powder, you need to preserve it for some time. Especially when you are making it for business. So this is what to preserve it for some time. And then also you need your glycerin. This is a glycerin. So glycerin, it moisturizes your hands so that your hands will not be peeled off. So this is glycerin. You also need your perfume. This is a perfume. So you know your perfume gives a very nice scent to your product. So this is what this perfume is what we are going to use, and this perfume is called Madagascar perfume. It's a very nice scented perfume. You can also get a different perfume to brand your product. And then you also need a color. This is a color. This is my color. It's a blue color that I'm going to use in my production. You also need a spoon, that is a tablespoon. This is what I'm going to use to measure some of the chemicals. This is what I'm going to use to measure some of the chemicals. So it's a form of a measuring instrument to us, since we are making it at home. So we are making everything so simple for us to use at home. So the very most simple thing we will need as a measuring instrument is your spoon, your tablespoon. And then you need your mixing bowl. So this is my mixing bowl that I'm going to do the production in. So thank you very much. Alright, so let's move on. So the first step that you need to take in the production of your washing powder is by first pouring your soda ash into your mixing bowl. Soda ash should be the very first thing that should go into your mixing bowl. So as you can see, I'm pouring my soda ash into my mixing bowl, and this soda ash is 1 kg soda ash. So the amount of the soda ash is 1 kilogram. 1 kilogram. Yeah. So I'll mix it up again and make it very fine before I put any other chemical into it. I'll mix it up to break the lumps in it. Sometimes there are some lumps. Okay, so now I've finished mixing my soda ash into the bowl. So the next chemical is the base. And then the measurement of the base into 1 kg of soda ash is 5 tablespoons. We are going to measure 5 tablespoons into our soda ash. So our first one, second, third, fourth, and fifth. After measuring this, you mix it well with the soda ash. You mix the base with the soda ash. So as you can see, I'm mixing it. You mix it very well for it to blend together. You mix it very well. So as you can see, I'm mixing the base together with the soda ash. You mix it very well. Now, after mixing it properly, it's time for me to add the next chemical. So the next chemical to be added is my booster. My booster is in the form of rice. And I told you we have powdery ones too. So this is 6 tablespoons of my booster. 6 tablespoons. So I'm just going to add it directly into my mixture in the bowl. And then I mix very well. The booster helps your washing powder to foam very well. So as you can see, I'm mixing it up. So you mix the booster very well. Now it's time for me to add the next chemical to it, and it's going to be my preservative. The preservative, I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon to it. 1 tablespoon to preserve it. So this is my 1 tablespoon. After adding it, I will mix it very well to blend. So you can see I'm mixing it. Mix it very well. Okay, so you mix it very well, the preservative. Now I'm done mixing my preservative. It's now time for me to add the next chemical to the mixture. The next chemical is my glycerin. So this is 50 milliliters of glycerin. 50. So I will add all to it 50 milliliters of glycerin. And this is what moisturizes our hands, so that our hands will not be peeled off whilst using the washing powder to wash. So I'll mix it up very well. Mix it up very well for it to be blended with it before we move on to the next stage. So now I'm done mixing my glycerin with my mixture. So now the next step is to add your perfume, your sweet scented perfume, to the mixture and mix well. So as I said earlier, this is Madagascar perfume. We have so many types of perfumes. You can use any for your brand. So I'm adding my perfume to my mixture. Perfume can be added to your taste. any taste that you want, you add your perfume to. If you want it so mild, you add it to it. The area is sweet scented with my perfume, as we added it to the mixture. So you mix it very well. Mix it very well. So I finished mixing my perfume. Now I'm coming to move on to the next chemical, which is adding of color. Adding of color. Please, this is my color, but I'm not going to add it straightforward into the mixing bowl, because color has a very, very powerful effect, and a little of it can spoil your washing powder. Just a little of it will be too much in your washing powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fetch just a little of my washing powder and mix it up with the color, and then I add it little by little to my washing powder. So this is how we mix it up. Add a color to it. Then you mix the color up. So I have mixed my color with just a little of my washing powder. So now I'm going to add little by little to my mixture in my bowl. So this is how we do it. I'll add little and mix it up. And you know, in washing powder, color is not supposed to be too much in your washing powder. You can see that most of the washing powders, we have different colors in them. We can mix 2 different colors, as I've done here. You can mix 1, you can mix 2 different or 3 different colors and add them to your mixture. So now I've added my color and I've added it to my taste. It is okay for me. Now the next stage is that you are going to dry your washing powder. So how it is right now, I am going to dry it so that it will be dried very well, and then you won't have lumps in them. And then after drying it, then you sieve it. You use your sieve to sieve it. Then you have very fine washing powder to be very powdery. So this is the stage that we've reached now. But one thing, in my next video, I'm going to test my washing powder to see whether it's going to foam, even as we have not dried it. Thank you. So now we are going to test whether our washing powder has been successful by mixing it with water, and then we see whether it will foam. So now this is our water, and then we are going to mix it. So mix it up. So as you can see, our washing powder is foaming. It's foaming. So it has been successful. So you allow the washing powder to dry, and then you sieve it. And then after that, you use it at home and wash. Even if you are using it at home, you don't need to sieve it. You just need to put it in your rubber bucket and close it, or where your container where you keep it and close it, and then you be using small at home. But if you are using it for business, you need to sieve it to get the fine substances, and then you package well and then you sell. Thank you very much. This is St. Gregory's Cosmetics. Keep following us for more videos. Thank you.